What's up and welcome guys to One Oak Mentoring. You guys already know the number one virtual team mentoring company, franchise, program, organization of all times. How y'all doing today? Happy 4th of July. This is the 4th of July, the day that this was recorded, but the day I'm actually talking is the 5th of July, right? So happy 4th and 5th, right? If you woke up on the 5th, it's a good day, right? So let me get into it. This is what we had going on the 4th of July. Usually on holidays, they will have some type of cookout or some type of activity. So what you're seeing now is actually the water slide. Now, these guys were very, very excited about this water slide. I'm assuming they've been telling them they were going to be able to go to the water slide because at this facility that I work at, they really can't go to the pools. It's kind of touchy or whatever. It's a touchy subject, but normally we don't let them go to the pools off campus. So when they bring the water slide here, like these guys are like really excited. Somebody was like, "Sean, you gonna jump on there with us?" I was like, not today, my brother, not today. I mean, it did look fun, but it was mostly just because it was scorching hot, like 90-something degrees. But we'll get to that. So we had a 4th of July cookout, and I'm the cook, right? So, all right, so let's take a step back. Let's talk about how the day started. So I got there. I got the kids' food ready. I think they had like they had like the Jimmy Dean croissants for breakfast that morning, right? So I was getting those together, and it was just a regular day. And so around maybe like 10, we had a couple staff members come in, and we started setting up for the cookout. They went out and bought like tomatoes and things like that. I didn't have tomatoes on hand because I have to buy the tomatoes in bulk. So they would normally spoil because I would have to buy like 10 pounds of tomatoes, and we probably only use maybe like a quarter pound. So they went and bought onions, tomatoes, certain little things to cook on the grill. I had a couple of the guys, some of the strong gentlemen, help me pull the grill out. We have a cooking grill, propane, I'm thinking. I'm not really good with grills. I've never been on a grill, which is why one of these staff members helped me, right? So I took about 3 of the guys, and we was getting the grill out of this. There's a trailer in the back of the place I work at, so we're getting that out, and the guys are just talking about the food they were going to be having. And I really love the fact that we have cookouts and stuff for these kids, because in most households we are thinking, okay, everybody has a cookout on 4th of July, but some of these kids come from places where like they don't celebrate any holidays, like not only because of like religious or moral reasons, but I mean, some of them just don't have the money, or they just don't have the family structure, right? So I'm glad the place I work at provides these guys with, this experience, right? So, one staff member, they brought in like 4 watermelons, right? So I had to cut up all these watermelons. So I'm like, oh my goodness, right? But it wasn't that bad. They were actually good watermelons as well, right? So while I'm cutting the watermelons, there's another staff outside, putting the burgers and the weenies on the grill, man, getting them real, I guess it's called char grill, getting all the char grill lines on them and stuff like that, real tasty, right? So while I was doing that, it was just a relaxed day. I think actually while I was cutting the watermelon and the cookout was going on, well, not the cookout, but the grilling of the food, some of the kids actually went to the water slide in groups. You could probably see it on here a little bit, but they go to the water slide in groups, and they just look like they were just having the time of their lives. They really don't get to do stuff like this a lot, so I think that was really wonderful for them to be able to do. Like I said, a lot of these kids from all different backgrounds, ethnicities, hopefully I said that right, and cultures, right? So this is a new experience for a lot of them, right? So and I actually seen the company putting this thing together, right? They kept asking, well, the people from my job kept asking, have they got there yet? Now, what I can say about this slide is like, this is not the normal slide. This is like an upgrade. So we might have a little more money coming in, man. We done upgraded to getting these type of slides in. The slide we normally have, it's not bad. It's pretty cool, but nothing like this, right? I'm not gonna say there was an issue with the heat, but there was staff that had to sit outside with the kids, and they were just scorching hot, man. I mean, like, I kind of felt bad for them because, you know, I get to sit in the cool breeze and cut up watermelons and stuff, you know, while they got to be outside with the kids. But, you know, they would kind of cycle in and out into like some cool air because, man, it was scorching out there. Whew. Better them than me, right? I'm just joking, right? So yeah, we got done with the food around maybe, what time is this? This was maybe like 11. We got done around like 11:30. And so the kids just ate around like 9:30. So we kind of pushed it back. Normally we would eat at 12, but we just pushed it back to like 12:30, you know, just to kind of be on the safe side, you know, so they won't be too full to eat, because we had burgers, fries, baked beans. We had watermelon. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And we had sodas for them as well. One of the staff members went out and got them because we don't necessarily keep sodas on hand. They can have them at some of the star parties, but we try to keep juice on hand because, you know, sodas are just so unhealthy. But on the holidays and little cookouts and stuff, you know, we'll make a little exception, right? So for the most part, I want to say that was it for how the 4th of July went. It was just really smooth. Did we do anything else? I think I'm trying to think, did we do anything? So yeah, that was just basically it, because I only worked that first shift, so it wasn't a lot of people there. As far as staff, you know, like a lot of them took their vacations or holidays or whatever you want to call it, and a lot of them just went home early. So, you know, I just kind of stayed and hung out just to kind of see what the guys were doing. But, you know, that was pretty much it. And then for snack, I gave them, what did I give them for snack? So we had some ice cream that somebody left the freezer open. So some of the ice cream melted. So we had these ice cream bars. So I gave them 2 ice cream bars in a bowl, and just let them just, like, you know, take it off the stick and just, you know, have like some type of ice cream. How innovative and creative am I, right? You know, don't want to just let it go to waste, right? And then I gave him like another little like treat, ice cream type treat thing, right? Normally when there was more staff and more kids, we would like have more of a cookout vibe. Like we would actually eat outside and have tents. We would have music playing, like, you know, certain people can get on the mic, like water balloon contest and stuff. But yeah, so the holidays that we normally have cookouts is like, you know, the cookout holidays. So let's go Memorial Day, Juneteenth, 4th of July. We'll probably have one on Labor Day. But I'll make a video especially about the holidays, about, you know, how things go. But this was pretty much how 4th of July went. No fireworks out here or anything. These guys, they really enjoyed themselves, so I'm proud and I'm glad of that. But yeah, and even after they got finished eating, some of the guys, they went back out and got on the water slide. So, you know, they really enjoyed themselves. That's what it's all about. I'm glad these guys really got to get out and, you know, just have fun, man. You know, take your mind off what's going on. And just have a positive experience, right? New experiences. Do you know some of these guys like never been to a cookout in their lives? Now just think about that. We take cookouts and, you know, barbecues for granted, or picnics, depending on where your culture is. We take these things for granted, man. Like, oh, that's just normal what people do. But, you know, when you come from a neglected background, you know, sometimes like you just never get to experience certain things, man. So that's the beauty of working in the group home and getting to, you know, work with these guys, man, just to kind of see, like, you know, how they're doing and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically how 4th of July went. The food was really good. We actually cooked food for staff as well, and we let them eat on the holidays whenever we have cookouts and stuff. So I'm very, very sure that the staff appreciated that and like that. But that's just how 4th of July went. So I'll be back with you guys soon. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July. This is One Oak, and I am out. Have a great day.